Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Nice Movie. Like always, it's fucking your boys, Evan.
It's a powder!
Your boy Tripod.
Fucking bipod.
I'm not laughing. It's your boy Bobby, a.k.a. Tripod.
Yes. Oh my god.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah. So, okay. So the movie we're doing today is fucking classic Mortal Kombat, 1995. Fucking one of the OG movies. I remember watching this, like, back in the day.
Brought back a lot of memories. A lot of old feelings, a lot of
shitty memories of
karate.
movie.
You know? To where every fucking punch and kick you throw, you make a sound effect.
Shut up! I just fucking get a little footsie action. But yeah, so 1995 Mortal Kombat, fucking whatever, nice video game. I don't even know which came first. The video game?
I believe the video game.
Alright.
But let's just, who cares?
Alright, so I guess we'll just go back into it. We'll start into it.
Read the synopsis.
Alright.
Can you read?
Yeah. Alright, Mortal Kombat 1995.
He can't.
Lord Raiden handpicks 3 martial artists, Federal Agent Sonya Blade,
Lord Raiden,
Shaolin monk Liu Kang, and action movie sensation Johnny Cage, and then mentors them. I guess you can call it that. After intense training, Raiden transports the trio to Outworld, the site of an interdimensional fighting tournament. There, the 3 humans must defeat the demonic warriors of the evil Shang Tsung, or allow Tsung to take over the Earth. Okay, I gotta say, first off, what the fuck are the rules of Mortal Kombat?
I have no...
Anywhere, anytime.
There are no rules.
Anywhere,
No rules.
anytime, it's on site. It's on site. You see anybody who's in the next round,
I know
you
I wrote
fuck 'em
it
up.
down here somewhere.
Bro, I wrote it down
rules.
later on, but
Dude, the one guy fought 6 people, and the other people fought 1.
I know!
Yeah.
Remember, we were sitting there, we're like,
Yes!
he's on number 6, he's killed 6 people, and these people are like, they get 1 human. And this guy's fought 7 fucking goblins, or whatever these fucking creatures are from other dimensions, apparently. What are the rules?
And then at one point, it's like, it's an actual tournament style. There's people surrounding you.
Yeah, and like an
Shang
actual
Tsung's
arena.
they're there, and then all of a sudden, Johnny Cage is in like another dimension where Bones
Fighting through
it's
Bones
like,
world.
Why is there not a guy there, like, to say who, like, go or
Dude,
something
the one
like
person
that?
runs over to Johnny Cage at one point, runs, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go fight the dude myself and sacrifice myself. It's like, that's not part of the competition! You can't just jump because your friend's
All
gonna
of a
get
sudden,
murdered.
these-
You didn't even know
called
these
out.
people yesterday. You didn't just met them.
Made no fucking
And then you're like,
sense.
you're gonna go give your life so that other person can keep going in the tournament? You're just supposed to win the fucking tournament.
But then even still, Gordo only fought a few people, and then, like, people won.
Gordo?
Yeah, right, whatever. But they won, like,
Well,
Liu Kang won.
Do you know who Gordo is?
The giant guy,
Okay,
yeah.
with the forearm.
But I'm just saying, at the end,
forearms or
there's
the forearms?
like,
What? Shut up.
God, I fucking hate you. But like, people won, and all they needed to do was at the end they need to fight this one guy. Then it was all over. But
just-
everyone else won too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's like 2
so
people
many
died.
People won. Fucking
Like one guy, I think Gordo's the only one who actually died. Like,
Maybe the rule is you don't have to win to go to the finals. You just have to ask for it.
no, because
Let your one homie-
Because that's what happened.
No.
He literally
Yeah.
Who else died?
He called him out,
Gordo
said
died.
yes, and that was it. Boom.
everybody died. The girl Sonya, when Sonya fought the dude, he died. She said, "Give me a break." Oh, and then that was he died.
Oh, Kane.
Oh, and then
Kano.
because the perfect thing because
Hold on, are we gonna fucking
Hold on, I just gotta say this too,
Alright.
because it was perfect what you're saying. Because at one point, everybody you have to die.
Yeah, that was
and then
the
all of
whole
a sudden, Liu Kang fights the girl for some reason. Shang Tsung says enough, and then they just go to the next scene.
it's like, no, it's
No,
either you win or
Well,
you
it's-
die.
it's
Are the
the
rules.
point of that.
It's death or tap out.
It didn't
Or
make
suck
any
his pud or
sense.
something, because you're the only, like, what?
Dog,
There's no rules, like.
It was so weird. Okay,
They even told him in the beginning, it's like, it's a fight to, like, the death. It's either you win or you die.
yeah.
Okay, hey, that's enough. I'm done with this one.
Because then even at the end, there was so many other people still
Yeah.
alive. So
Yeah.
Did fucking, like,
What?
Sub-Zero
Well, she was a
and
princess. Maybe she
Noob
had
and
special
Smoke.
rules.
Did the Noob Smoke, like, everybody else die?
Would you
Fuck.
shut up?
Did Sub-Zero, did any of them die?
they died. Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah. But it's dog. It was just so fucking weird. Like the rules just changed. Like okay, I think now it's the perfect time. Let's just get into it. then.
Fucking, I mean, Jesus.
Okay, so Mortal Kombat. The movie opens up with the classic Mortal Kombat like scream, and then the song, which we will hear many more times to come throughout this movie.
And I
That's
loved
the
every
soundtrack.
second of it.
The whole
That's the
soundtrack is
soundtrack.
this 8 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slowed down,
That was
sped
the
up.
only good part about the movie.
Oh my god.
Was the song.
I don't even remember.
Okay, then so it cuts up to this fucking little kid fighting this older dude, and the Jit is getting his ass whooped. They're like fighting atop this fucking building, and it's this weird kid. What was I say? it's weird. This kid is getting this kid's getting beaten to death, and he's got not one scar on his face, not one scratch. He's getting beaten to death. You at least have a bloody nose, at least a fucking scratch, dog. Like, what?
There was nothing.
Like,
he was clean. No, he had like blood right here in his mouth.
Not even, I don't think. No. It didn't make any fucking sense. And then, so homie, like, he's whooping his ass. The little kid's on the floor. Then the homie stomps him. He gives him scoliosis.
How old do you think he was?
15. That guy beat up to... He beat a 16-year-old to death.
That was assault by child.
Assault by child?
Assault
Off-screen,
a child.
He beat him to death with the child?
Yes. That was his weapon. He grabbed another child to beat the other child up.
Yes. So that's Shang Tsung, and this is what we'll learn to be like. This is like the crazy guy. And is he immortal? That's another thing. How was he there? I thought he was like immortal with magic.
He is.
How was he in Mortal Kombat?
Well, Mortal Kombat, they relinquished their...
You changed the rules.
There's no rules.
It's like a sign that says Mortal Kombat. You see this, he spray painted M. Like you're mortal. It's like, wait, what?
They can be killed, maybe. During that combat, they can be killed. There's like a spell. Their shield uplifts off of their magical bodies.
So yeah, this kid gets death by scoliosis, but then, Liu Kang wakes up and it was like a dream he was having. And then then he wakes up, he walks around the room, which is very like Matrix-y tinted green. This is before Matrix, so did they steal it? That's another podcast. So he walks over and he grabs a letter that's from his grandpa. And all it says is, brother's dead, return home, grandfather.
That's all it said?
That's literally all. Like, what?
I was probably writing something else down. That's fucking hilarious.
And it's like how he's writing like how like a stereotypical Asian man would sound. You know what I mean?
Brother dead. Return home.
Yeah, grandpa. Like, it's like, what the
this
fuck?
Uncle.
That's what, yeah.
And he wrote 4 fucking words. Like, why didn't he just call him? Why did he even send a letter? It was like a Western Union shit. And okay, so then it cuts to fucking Hong Kong, and everyone's speaking English. And then the plan...
Because that happens.
Yeah. And this is where he meets Sonya and her... I guess her partner?
She's hunting down Kano, this dude who's got a plate of metal around his
and why
right
does she
orbital.
Want him? Why is she chasing him?
Because he killed her previous partner.
Okay. So she's doing a mission, and Sonya is like... Oh, fuck. The plan is to make Sonya follow this futuristic pirate. Wait, what?
Kano is the futuristic pirate.
Sonya and her homies are knocking out... Okay. Sonya and her homies are knocking out dudes on the dance floor.
Oh, yeah! So, they're in a club.
Yeah.
They're in a club. This whole fucking party is going down. Everybody's dancing, having a good time. And she's just kind of like fizzling away just through the crowd
like
with
Matrix
her and her SWAT team.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. They're tripping balls or whatever the fuck. I'm probably rolling their faces off. And then they start beating the shit out of people and start shooting up the full place, but everybody's still dancing!
Bro, that's what I was gonna say. She chases this guy out to the outside of the crowd. He turns around, has an Uzi, sprays up at her. Nobody behind Sonya gets hit, and she is facing the dance floor is all behind her. No one even stops dancing. Nobody gets hit by stray bullets, and then she just blasts him with a shotty. No one got hit! Like, it didn't even make sense. Physics didn't fucking... I don't know. So then...
Is that her power?
Maybe. I don't know.
Does she have a power? They all have powers, right?
Hers is just she can whoop ass.
So can Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage is magical.
Yeah, he's
not a fairy.
He's
not a fairy.
He's just the best martial artist in the world.
But can't fucking...
No, I want to go.
Sucks.
Let's get the... Yeah. Oh, it's right here, and they're coming up.
You'd sucker punch some nuts.
Oh my, okay, hold on. First I wrote down, she blasts him with a shotgun straight to chest, and then she asks him a question like he's in any shape to answer.
Talking to the dead!
She's like, what's the guy's name? Where is Metalface? Where is Karen? What?
Kano.
Where is Kano? And it's like, this guy's heart is over there. It's like, what the
He blew a hole in his chest.
Like, what are you doing? Alright, so then it cuts to Johnny Cage, and he's like walking into a building, and it's looking like the fucking Three Ninjas intro. And there's 4 dudes.
Typical 90s fight. 5 versus 1, and they all stand around in circles, like, waiting their turn. They're all bobbing and weaving, but only one at a time steps in the fights. Like, each of the guy behind him can just fucking hit him one time and be like, alright, it's done.
These guys, it's like 4 dudes in there with suits, but they're like the Ninja Turtles. One guy's got nunchucks, one guy's got a fucking staff, the other guy's got damn scythe or whatever the fuck those things are called. And he beats the shit out of every single one of them. And all of a sudden we find out it's like a scene from a movie, and one of the stunt dudes forgets to fall down after he gets hit. How How would you not know to fall down?
That's your job!
That's the only thing you're there to do. You're a fucking stunt guy again.
All right, we're in a 30-second fight scene. All right, throw this punch or this punch. He's gonna hit you. You're gonna go down.
Wait, hit me and I go down? That doesn't make sense.
I never go down. What? What's that? Boy, you can't drop me down. Like what?
I never lose. And then he just starts whooping.
Oh, and then to make it even worse, he does the looks around and then falls anyway. Like, you think they'd still use that take? Where'd they find this fucking guy? Like, what the fuck?
Applebee's.
This is like a fucking meta commentary on this movie. How all these actors are fucking terrible at martial arts and at fucking acting.
And then Johnny Cage goes, oh yeah, is there asked about something about a gun, or I guess it loaded or something, and he said some shit. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my. He's like, oh yeah, I don't know if you can get back to his show. I was like, I'm gonna get back to my trailer and put that gun in my mouth or some shit. He's like, I'm gonna blow my brains out because this movie sucks. Like, he's like, who am I working with? Yeah, he gets some on him. He like fucking talks so much shit. He's like,
it's good for him.
Yeah.
I'm down.
He did. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go shoot myself
Johnny
because
Cage.
Should have.
your movie's trash.
So then he gets pulled over to the side and talking to some dude who I guess they let you know it's that's his agent. Okay,
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be his agent, and talking to him, and he's like, hey, listen, there's this contest. I think you'd be really good for it. Essentially, it's called Mortal Kombat. Yada yada. I'll give him the spiel, and he denies it, right?
Well, I gotta say this
Oh no,
first.
he accepts it because he goes to the booth.
He's like, stay here and do this movie.
The reason why, because so he starts telling him, the agent starts telling him that because of the press is all saying that he's a fake. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
the whole thing is he's not real. But
it's all acting.
But if he actually is the realest fucking like ninja, or whatever, like why would everyone think he's fake?
Yeah.
Like,
how are you already labeled the best martial artist in the world? But then everybody's like, he did a movie. Oh, he's definitely fake. It's like, he's clearly the best in the world.
Like,
The world knows this.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like a Jean-Claude
If the
Van
Mortal
Damme,
Kombat guys know it, you know, like it's obviously got to be. Wait, what'd you say?
What if it's like a Jean-Claude Van Damme
Or
kind
Chuck
of
Norris.
thing? Yeah, exactly. Or Chuck
Like
Norris.
real, actually, people
were
who
they
actually
the best
did.
Oh,
in the world?
Bruce Lee, Jet Li, like all
That's
these.
like Chuck Norris joining.
Bruce Lee,
Chuck Norris needs to be a DLC
Guess that's
character
true.
in the Mortal Kombat
all those
games.
guys,
Guess
Bruce Lee,
that's true
Jet
if we
Li,
compare it
Jackie
to-
Chan, like they're all legit martial artists. It's like
would know
nobody
this?
thinks Jackie Chan isn't
Yeah.
a real martial artist
That's
because he
true.
does
Who's like,
movies.
no.
He did Rush Hour and he made a joke. Fake. That's all
There's no
CGI.
possible. Wait, you guys all did karate when you were younger, and it's like a normal thing to do. No. He definitely cannot really do fucking karate.
No, it's all fake. It's a stand-in.
Yeah, it's like
Stunt
what?
double.
So yeah, that's the
Jesus
whole
Christ.
thing. It's the whole thing is like, so he convinces him like, do this tournament, Mortal Kombat, so that to prove that you're real. And he just goes, all right. He just grabs
Cool.
the scroll. Can't
Let me
even
know where it's
fucking
at.
Read it.
So he leaves, and the agent dips out, and it turns out the agent is dun 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 Shang Tsung in disguise. Well, it's not disguise, but he's got like
Mission Impossible. Them.
yeah, but it's like a Harry Potter 2 spell
Yeah.
thing, like
Yeah, he's magic.
transfiguration.
He's magic.
Yeah, he can.
Two things I didn't
Does that mean did he kill his agent so he could take his form?
Hey, where was his agent? Maybe he was just.
He knocked him out.
Maybe he was dead.
Maybe he was just chilling.
Yeah, two things. So Shang Tsung is fucking Johnny Tsunami's grandpa.
Oh yeah.
No
He's a freak.
fucking way.
I put Johnny Tsunami's grandpa, that freak. Yo, who's this freak?
Oh my god, it is his fucking
And
grandpa.
fucking Veronica Vaughn is the girl.
Yeah, that I knew.
I got someone was like Veronica Vaughn.
God damn it.
Both
dude,
two
Steezies.
Steezies.
Fucking, what's his name?
Yeah, his grandpa's
Bono,
fucking.
hey.
Who's this freak? Hey, Bono.
Alright, so now it cuts and Liu Kang pulls up on a boat and he starts telling all of his people, like, because he left to America, now he's going back to his hometown or whatever. And he's going to represent them in the tournament to avenge his dead brother. The one from the beginning where he dreamt about. And how can he just go, like, I'm going?
Yeah,
The other people had to be invited.
yeah, for real.
Like, you just like, I'm going.
He had steezy hair though.
He did!
I put nice hair.
He's the only person that could pull it off.
Oh,
Only if
yeah.
you get bicycle kick.
Yeah.
But
you
I
have,
don't
to
know.
you have to be like a martial arts Asian dude. Like
Yeah.
Jackie Chan used to have that hair back in the day.
I guess that was
He
a
does.
swag.
Yeah, that's steezy.
But then he's saying, like, yeah, I don't believe in all the whole saving the world thing. I'm just going to avenge my fucking dead brother. And then in walks Raiden with a nice hat and voice. And then Luke...
Acting.
Yeah, he has fucking terrible acting.
Bro, I put nice hair for Liu Kang, and then I put Raiden, also nice hair. Because he can't, it's steezy.
And he has a nice laugh.
Fucking voice, acting, everything.
And then Liu Kang's like, yo, don't listen to this guy. He's just a beggar. But it's like...
Everybody knows him.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone knows him as this Lord of... Well, how do you not? You're from there, right?
Hey, that's Lord of fucking the Dark Powers. Hey, don't talk to that homeless
Yeah.
guy. He's a bum. He's gonna ask for some loose change.
Like, what?
The guy will destroy this whole place. and everybody in it.
This movie doesn't.
Raiden shows up, looks like a bitch.
He does.
God.
So he's God of Thunder and Lightning, and then how would he even get to the tournament without them telling him?
Right.
Oh yeah,
because his little brother was in it, so he knew.
Wait, when?
Well, that's how his little brother died.
How often is this fucking tournament?
It's like
once a month,
every other Sunday. I think it is. Yeah, it's Sunday.
It's a fucking meetup.
It's a little league they got going on.
Yeah, that's exactly. And then like Kang is walking away and shit, and
he even says it doesn't happen often.
Raiden, the other guy says he's not ready. Raiden agrees he's not ready. He's like, but he's the only one. So why is he the only one?
Weren't those people pissed? The villagers, because they're like, oh, you just dipped to America, and then just shows up out of nowhere, and they're like, you can't just come back here like that. And
I wonder how old he was when he slid.
And then they're like,
he has to have superpowered parents, right?
I don't know if he's superpowered.
He had the thing at the end with the fire. He could turn into a dragon.
Wait,
I don't remember half of this movie.
I don't remember dragoning.
That was in the second movie.
God,
spoiler alert!
What the fuck?
If you haven't seen a movie from 1995 yet, spoiler alert.
All right,
it's only been fucking 20-some years.
All right, so now it's like back in Hong Kong, and everyone's boarding the fucking pirate ship. And
Nobody says anything about this Disney-ass
a wooden dragon ship. It had a dragon in the front of it.
Captain Barbossa was about to pop out.
They're fucking rowing there from fucking...
This is the most normal thing ever.
They just got on it, they're like, oh, we're gonna go to this crazy world tournament. Who gets on a wooden fucking dragon boat and gets rowed out to...
What is this, Carnival?
Did Johnny Cage not call up anybody and be like,
agent,
what?
He didn't, he wasn't like...
How much time has passed since they got invited? Has he not said anything like, yo, I'm going to this Mortal Kombat tournament, if I lose, I'm gonna die?
Yeah, no one said anything, like, he didn't really, like, how long did it take to get there? Did fucking, what's his name, Shang Tsung, just pretend to be his agent the whole time? Or he's just like, alright, go to this tournament. He's like, alright, see ya. And Johnny Cage goes by.
Where's my agent?
He's the biggest fucking celebrity at the time. Don't you think he has like a little... He had to carry his own fucking bags.
Well, okay.
Let's get to that part, because that was part of it fucking hilarious.
So Johnny Cage for some reason thinks Liu Kang works there.
Yes.
And it's like this cliche, out of touch acting.
Because they're at the boatyard, like at the dock or whatever. All get on the boat, and it's all they're in Hong Kong, so everybody there is Chinese. So Liu Kang walks by and he's like, "Hey, he hands him like money or something. He's like, "Hey, can you put my bags on the boat?" What does he do? He fucking takes
his money. He's like, sure, no problem. And then he grabs his bags and he throws it right in the water. That was great.
So nice.
That was pretty nice. And they become homies. They want to fuck.
As soon as they get on the boat, they all hate each other, and then they're all homies.
Yeah, they're the only people that they talk to and they see on the boat. There's no other person on the fucking boat.
Those 4 people.
So they go. Okay, then Sonya pops up and she's there, like looking for that dude with the metal face, and she's able to follow him on the boat somehow. Like, how does she just get on?
I don't know. These people, there's apparently no rules to this crazy.
Well, something you
there's
need
no
to be
security to the highly secretive Mortal Kombat.
With people have fucking special powers and they're from other dimensions.
Fucking retarded. All right, what happened next?
You don't think the person would have saw that to have all these special powers? Like, yo, some bitch just got on the boat. We don't even know who the fuck she is. All right, people over there's like, oh yeah, like they know it's happening. They're fucking have crazy senses and powers and shit.
Yeah, Sonya Blade gets on the boat and shit, and she finds Johnny Cage and she puts a gun immediately to his head. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And
so how federal agents work?
She's asking for Kano, and he's like, "I don't know who the fuck you're talking about." She's like, "All right," and she dips, and he just kind of lets it ride. It's like, "All right, this bitch is running around to the boat. She just put a gun to my head."
Must be normal around here, in these parts.
Fuck it. Made no sense. Nice phone.
The fuck.
And then what happens? And then fucking Shang Tsung comes out.
Yeah, he introduces Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Nice Party City costumes, boys.
Yeah.
Nice.
The costume department was in the budget in the 90s, like that.
Yeah, it was literally. It looked like just bed sheets stitched up.
I think I saw a kid this Halloween dressed up better than that.
So fucking bad. Okay, then they go. Yeah, they can meet him. Then he freezes the gun. Did you say that? When he freezes the gun?
Yeah, freezes the gun. They start fighting. And Raiden comes in and whoops all of their asses.
I even wrote the Scorpion looks so shitty. LMAO. Like I was even laughing to myself.
He's like a black ninja with blue drape.
Yeah.
And
why were they about to fight?
Because fuck the contest.
Like what? Like they just came out like oh, they were literally right about to fight.
Yeah. So like you know how in Scary Movie 3 where the aliens pee out of their finger?
Yeah.
They say hi by fighting you.
Yeah. That's it. That makes so much sense.
So if you watch the movie in that perspective, I think everything would seem a lot more. It would make a lot more sense.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're basically the only people on the boat. And then, okay, they're about to fight. Raiden comes in, starts telling him what's up. And then yeah, bro, he has the worst laugh in the fucking game.
Raiden.
He gets a little...
Yeah, he's like, got some like nice effects when those two came in.
And he sticks up his little sparkler finger and he goes like this. And it fucking shines.
Oh, God.
It shines.
Yo, then, okay, so then a giant skull or some shit appears in the sky. And Raiden is like, it has begun. And then Shang Tsung starts dancing, and then he says, "It has begun." And I'm like, I wonder if this thing's begun. Like, why would they both need a?
I'm not sure if
it's
started yet, or these guys are just being weird and dancing.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, what was the point of him going to the head of the boat and literally just start waving his arms around, conjuring something?
No clue.
Oh my god.
And then it just skips to, hey, we're at the island. Boom.
Yeah.
It's daytime.
They left that night. It's like, you really sat in this shitty boat with no cover, and then you just sat on a boat, like, for how many hours to get there, and it's daytime? Do you think it'd be like...
What did you do?
You're like a fucking celebrity, like, and she's a federal agent, you think you'd be like, alright, can you just get a boat ride? A real boat, or a helicopter?
And how could you not find one guy on the boat? Like, she was looking for the one dude.
There's no below deck.
Boat.
They're all sitting on top.
And there was the only people there. Like, where the fuck?
There's 5 people sitting on this boat. There's nothing underneath. It's
just hiding under the stairs. That's where it was. You saw his eye.
Yeah. All right. So they finally get there, and it's daytime.
Johnny Cage face plants off the boat.
Yeah.
With all the 17 Louis Vuitton bags.
Yeah. Fucking Billy Madison's girlfriend is fucking like trying her radio, and it wouldn't, like, she's thinking it would work, and then Johnny Cage has like 9 bags for some fucking.
You notice he keeps the same outfit through the entire film.
Where did he put those fucking bags?
For real?
Why would you bring that many bags?
Maybe those are just hair products, and the one he threw in the water was the one.
Maybe he mistakenly thought the people were bellhops, and they just kind of took his shit.
He probably just walked up to any other Asian person, handed him
money,
money,
he
said,
just
"Take
gave
my
him
bag,"
20,
and they're just random people like.
He probably went back to Liu Kang. He's like, here's another 20. You can take these bags out.
I like when he threw his bag in the water the first time. He's like, "Thanks," and he puts some money in his pocket, walks away, and goes, "Man, thank God I didn't ask him to park the car."
Oh my God! Yeah.
He pulled up in a limo. You fucking idiot!
Who are you talking to?
You got a limo driver. What the fuck?
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
That's fucking hilarious. I didn't put
Did
two and two
that mean
He
together.
pulled up in like a gray Mercedes limo, an old one. He didn't ask him to park the car. What he's gonna do? Drive himself into the fucking water with it?
Pull a fucking San Andreas and
Right straight to the water.
Roll.
Fuck.
But yeah, so they get onto shore, then Liu Kang sees that babe and they eye fuck. And then when the fucking statue turns into an iguana.
I was like, nice, holy lizard.
Like, it was the worst graphic I've ever fucking seen in my life. It looks like a fucking coloring book.
Look like, yeah, for real.
It was disgusting.
Look at that old video about the lizard talking about.
What?
Trying to think what he says.
The lizard doesn't speak.
Like
talking about
an
the-
old video, but he's like,
It was the recording.
not
of
my
the dude,
chair, not my problem.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
It's like a recording of a dude tripping on acid in a closet, and they just dubbed over it with
With
an
like this
animation
weird,
of
like,
a lizard.
Oh, I
Pixelated
have
lizard.
seen that. I have seen that. But yeah, the CGI is fucking terrible. So this iguana just goes off, and now it's like a spy. And they all sit down to feast, and I'm wondering, who the fuck cooks? You think Sub-Zero's back there just fucking whipping it
Whipping
up?
No, they conjure it.
That's what I would use magic for.
Shit like that. Like, I'm fucking hungry.
Eat so much
Feast,
food.
like Thanksgiving feast, and like, sweet, and put some fucking pig
But
out.
I really would like. I like the thing that like Scorpion and them are just like dicing onions and like
Sub-Zero's
chopping
making
up
ice cream.
garlic and shit.
He's on dessert.
Yes.
He's on dessert duty. The rest of them
Scorpion's
got
definitely on the grill. He's
noob
fucking
and
grilling
smoke. Smoke's on the grill. He's smoking
Okay,
some
then
meat.
all of a sudden, a bunch of dudes with no shirts and masks just come in and they surround the fucking place. Why?
It's like, oh great, I'm at a tournament. It's like, why is everybody like fucking crazy? I'm like, yo,
What's going on?
I thought
And
we
they
were supposed to
knocked
just
everything
fight.
over.
yeah.
Who cleans that up?
They like flip the table. They do all this shit, and they're just like whiling.
Scorpion's like, oh my god.
I just fucking slaved over a hot stove all night. Me and Sub-Zero and Smoke.
He's like, get out of here.
What the hell?
Oh, here it is.
What?
Raiden is the worst actor.
At the top of the page. Okay, then Sub-Zero and then a masked guy fight for some reason.
He goes, oh yeah. He's like, watch how good. He's like, this is like one of my best fighters. He goes, watch this. Makes the dude just walk over. All right, so I got some on him. Fucking nice flexing and shadow boxing, by
Yes,
the way.
the
Only to
classic-
die in
Yeah.
2 seconds.
The classic move where there's like, hey, what's up?
Flip kicks. He's doing fucking spinning back kicks and he's just sitting there fucking flexing his pec muscles and like doing all this shit. Walks over and just dies in literally one punch. Like
Sub-Zero
fucking
freezes him and he explodes into
He
pieces.
freezes him and then just like explodes him, and his head goes flying and perfectly lands in front of It was like Raiden or someone
Yeah,
else. Like right then, there's like the head just slides
why
over.
did this happen?
To show off his power.
But like, did that guy not know who Sub-Zero was?
Did Johnny Cage was like,
the guy that fought
this is
him.
gonna be the best fucking.
Did Liu Kang knew who Sub-Zero was?
But I'm saying
No!
those guys obviously worked there.
They're obviously like, yeah.
They're
like the henchmen.
What if he was just hired? He's a newbie. He's on probation.
Him and Newbie and Smoke. They all came in from another dimension. He conjured him up. And
like, did everybody know that?
No, they probably didn't know. They're probably just like his henchmen, and he's like, then he just
they're
fucking.
like, damn, I work for this guy.
But then those people just fucking pop up from another dimension, a Bones world. They just come out of nowhere.
I'll tell you one thing. Now everybody knows what he could do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they didn't know he was. He probably went to he went to other dimensions and found all these other people. And he's like, I'm gonna bring them back. Fucking sneaks him in before the tournament, brings him back from the other dimension, and then brings him in. He's like,
so were they in the tournament?
They were
the henchmen?
No, they were just there to like scare. And then he's like, oh, everybody's standing around like, oh, perfect time for me to show off my new fighter. Yeah,
and
then brings him out.
Didn't they get paid for that job?
Yeah, they get like a fucking basket of fruit and like some bread or some shit. I don't know. It's like fucking old school. Like I don't know. It was just crazy. Like swords and shit.
So Sub-Zero kills the guy.
4-armed men.
What do you think? Like Johnny Cage and all these normal people that are the people that came over on the boat.
Like,
there's four
on?
humans that were in that thing. Like legit humans. Well, Liu Kang's not really human, but still, they all like
part dragon.
Yeah, they all come.
He's the Dova King.
They all come over and shit. It's like you see a guy freeze somebody and then kick him into a million pieces, and his head flies across the room and slides on a block of ice. He's like, "The fuck kind of tournament is this? Like, the hell? Why would you?
How the fuck is that possible? For one,
you're the best martial artist in the world. You didn't talk about other fucking worlds,
dimensions.
Like,
this guy shoots fucking ice out of his hands.
And when they met Scorpion, his vagina hand opened up, and the fucking little skin.
And there's a little tremor came out of it.
Yeah. So after this guy gets dead, they go and try to follow Shang Tsung to the other room, and they see the fucking 4-armed loser. He's talking to Ken Kanyan.
Kano?
I do. Yeah.
What does he say? Yo, his fucking thing, like his face was like fuck. I'm trying to think of it, like the same animated, like animatronic face.
Oh my god!
It looked like that fucking like dinosaur from like the Flintstones movie or some shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Like fuck, I forgot what it was.
Barney.
Yeah, it was like one of those like stupid like rubbery, just like.
Isn't it Dino?
Yeah, it was Dino.
It's Dino.
And it's funny as shit. It like looks like that. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, so we see fucking Gordon Ramsay. He's talking to fucking what's the guy Sonya wants to get, and he's munching his fucking tiny off. And he's talking to Gordo, and then they walk in at the perfect time because Gordo is given a lot of exposition this time, so we do learn a couple things. But then in walks Shang Tsung, and he says Sonya is only to be humiliated but not harmed. He has some plans for her.
He wants to fuck her.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, what the fuck? How can you do that if you're fighting to the death? It just doesn't make any sense.
It's a fight to the death, but only that guy and that guy can die.
Yeah.
Because I want to.
She can't get hurt.
Because I want to fuck her.
All the rules I'm talking about don't even really exist because there is no rules, but you got to follow the rules. That's basically what happened. And there's people here from other worlds that have special powers, fighting humans. And this guy's got 4 arms and he's like 12 feet tall.
Doesn't make any sense.
How is that? Like, none of it makes sense.
With the
you think fucking Sub-Zero or one of them could have fucking beat Gordo?
One of them? I mean, yeah. Johnny Cage does. I think
Johnny Cage is probably the softest one there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Your girl would whoop his ass.
Probably. Maybe Liu Kang would whoop his ass.
Liu Kang would definitely whoop his ass.
So yeah,
he's the softest one.
Yeah, he's definitely the softest one. So then they dip out, but then they get lost, and they see Princess Katana just lurking in the hallway, and then Liu Kang follows her to try to get a smash in. And then the lizard fucking sprays him in the eyes.
Yeah. It was a statue, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
I know cement statues can spray liquid out of them.
So they go down a hallway. They go down a hallway of spiderwebs, and they literally break through them. And when they walk to the end, Johnny is like, Katana. He goes, Katana went this way. How would she have gone this way if the spiderwebs weren't broken? They were literally
I thought of that too afterwards. I'm like, wait,
are you
what?
fucking stupid? Like, what?
She can face the spiderwebs. That's her power.
They were breaking through them as they walked.
It was like plastic. It was like plastic, like barriers. And they had to break through them. Like they were thick. There's no. You could barely see through the corridor that they were in.
I got a quarter.
Oh my god! Like, it didn't make any fucking sense. And then they walk in, And somehow was the correct way, because then the Mortal Kombat music starts playing, and then the masked guys start fighting them. Don't get why. The tournament hasn't even started yet. Or it has. It has begun.
These guys aren't even in the tournament.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently
They're
it's like,
henchmen.
yeah, it's literally just like, yo, anytime anybody sees these people, just fucking try to kill them.
What?
It's like, alright, the henchmen, the fucking cleaning lady's probably in there cleaning their rooms. It's like, who should fucking hit them with mop sticks and beating their shit? What the fuck?
Okay, the masked guys start fighting.
What?
They all whoop ass. Raiden appears doing some nice ass slow clap. And then with perfect timing, all the masked guys go, huh! And try and fight, but Raiden tells them to chill with lighting his fingers.
Oh yeah, he's Sparkle Fingers.
Sparkle Fingers.
Yeah.
Can you stop playing footsie with me, you
I'm sorry.
fucking weirdo?
I met a stripper named Sparkle Anus. She had
I'm
like
gonna
fucking
stick you.
rhinestones in her butthole.
Ew. I saw this video today of this girl getting her asshole.
Tattoo.
Oh yeah, that was on.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I've seen-
Oh yeah, it was in our.
And then I saw
Yeah.
it later on today on just like scrolling through my Facebook feed. I was like,
Disgusting.
how's this on there?
It was like a Target.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like Octosphincter.
Okay, so then
It's hot.
they're about to
the
fight.
octopus one, you see that one?
That's disgusting too.
It's literally octopus coming like all the way down her legs and everything, like, but it's the center of it. The octopus is like,
Her butthole is the
yeah,
mouth.
so you
Crazy.
spread it. It's like,
You wanna fuck the octopus?
name's
So,
Octosphincter.
all right. So then they don't fight. Raiden stops them. So the first battle is with Liu Kang and this dude. And they have staffs. Liu Kang
Infection,
They
not
start
the weapons.
fighting, right? They start fighting, and then God,
Staphylococcus.
Liu Kang knocks this guy out while he's walking backwards, and then does a drop kick. You think you have the force
You can't.
to
it's-
fucking knock somebody out, kicking them in the chest while walking backwards and jumping backwards? I don't think that fucking would work.
Physics.
The guy must have been running full speed at him.
They got none.
Even if he
He
was.
just like Luke Cage just running as and just went parallel, like just like that really quick, and the guy's like straight to the chest, knocked himself out.
So he's dead, and then Shang Tsung takes his soul. It's just like, why does he get them?
Yeah.
Is he the owner?
So
of
he
the
basically just
fucking
sets
one
this
of-
whole thing up just to kill 4 humans and eat and suck their souls
They
out
just
of
eat
them.
their souls, but like, did he set this up? Like what?
I'm pretty sure
Why
someone-
can't anyone else eat the soul? Why can't Liu Kang get it?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Pretty sure you can go on the internet and find somebody to let you
That's
suck their soul out. That's what I was saying in the beginning. It was fucking Rez's ass.
Get a little side. Okay, so the next is fucking Veronica Vaughn, and she's fighting the tech pirate, and he has a knife. How?
He has a massive
And
one.
why? How the fuck? What's allowed? That's my bird.
That's my bird. That's your bird.
Oh, I finished it.
Oh, yeah, you did. But for, like, why can he have a knife?
You're done?
I would choose gun. Like,
She's a fucking her special power is that she's a fucking secret agent.
why doesn't she
Go
just
in
have
there
a
and
shoddy
her-
or like
yeah,
some
just pull
tactical
a little
gear?
pistol in the fucking holster.
So he's
Everybody
allowed
else
to
gets
get a knife.
weapons. There's a fucking 12-foot, 4-armed fucking like
And then they have both sets.
centaur, or whatever the fuck it's called, minotaur.
Yeah, that's a horse guy. Right, that's a
Centaur's
centaur.
a horse, Minotaur's a bull.
So whatever the fuck alien tar he
He's
is.
both. He's a retard. Alright, so then they're fighting,
He's a quad pod.
and then I'm gonna stick you.
No,
I'm gonna
should've
fucking stick you.
Killed it.
So she's fighting him, and she basically gets him in like a triangle, and he goes, "Come on, Sonya, give me a break." She goes, "Okay," and then she cracks his neck like.
She gave him a break.
How did her choke was
It's
so
95.
weak?
It was weak.
It wasn't even on his throat. It was behind his head and on the side, and he's like, his whole fucking throat is wide open. He's like, like dying, and then she snaps it with the flick of her ankles.
And I think it's safe to say that she has killed before because she doesn't even care.
No hesitation.
She's a fucking police officer.
She made a joke about
he
it.
killed her partner.
I know, but even still, like,
Still,
come
you
on.
still feel
Hey, how many
something.
people has she killed? It is
How
the
much
first
do you
on a
time-
really like
rampage
your partner?
She
Yeah, but
used to
still-
blow him every day. so-
Hold on, it said partner, so I don't know if it meant work partner or
Life
I got a
scissor
little, I got a
partner.
little,
Life partner.
Oh, I got a life
It was a life
vibe.
partner.
I got scissor partner.
Yeah.
And it just left up to your
So
imagination.
you know how
to
bad
go
I
into it.
miss scissoring that person?
Yeah.
I'm gonna snap your neck with my toes.
So yeah, she gives him a break. And this is what we were talking
Give
about
me
before.
a
How
break.
these two battles have all been on the beach, and they're surrounded by other spectators and Shang Tsung.
Spectators.
Oh, the goddamn spectators. You got spectators, sweet taters. Mashed taters.
Potatoes.
I fucking said it like that.
My boy Tater over here.
God damn, I hate you guys. Alright, so there's a lot of fucking spectators. Nah, but there's been a circle of other people watching, and then Shang Tsung there. But all of a sudden, it's Johnny Cage's turn, and for some reason, he's in the middle of the fucking woods.
Oh my god.
With no circle and no audience.
Yeah.
How is
that fair?
When did he even get there?
Why did you walk there? Who dropped you off? Did you get teleported there?
What?
There's like a monorail system.
And he's got the hardest one by far, and he's just a fucking actor. Like, what the fuck? He's got to fight Scorpion. Is that Rez Rippin?
You look like you look
They didn't get
like
anything.
you're trying to suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
And nice fucking reference.
How do you know what that
Thanks.
is? I didn't even know what that looks like. So you look like in the mirror? Every day?
I gotta play
I
it.
hate
Hold
you.
on.
Okay. So then, okay. So he has a hard. And then, yo, I'm just thinking.
Yo, I'm
is
down for
Scorpion-
the plane that he just doesn't come back.
Yeah, I'm down. But yo, Scorpion is that even a scorpion? What he does?
It's like a fucking vine. It's
what
like the vines from Jumanji.
Like
It literally looks
not
like
a
the
scorpion.
plants from Jumanji.
he has nothing to do. He has nothing to do with a scorpion.
It's too tiny.
And then so he's battling. You know, he does the classic get over here. He shoots his little fucking vein
Get
thing,
over here.
and it ends up hitting. It ends up hitting a tree and dies.
Yeah.
So Johnny Cage fucking does a nice kick and they teleport into a random ass place. How? Who teleported him? Does Scorpion have the ability to do that? Or is it just part of the tournament? What's going on?
I don't.
Why is this only happening to him?
For real. Like, the only, like,
Like, they all both had normal fights on the fucking beach. This
That's
guy's
what I
got like, it doesn't make any sense. So then Scorpion, okay, so Johnny Cage is looking around in the fucking world of bones, and he doesn't know where fucking Scorpion is.
Of dicks.
Yeah.
Not back to this.
And then so he wakes up and he goes into fucking Pota's dream.
It's like,
And then
His scorpion's on a bone.
bro, there's
He's-
just dicks everywhere.
he's looking
Scorpion
looking around, and then Scorpion appears right behind him, but instead of sucker punching him, he says, what does he say? Fuck.
Get over here!
No, he doesn't.
He turns around, I was like,
He screams,
You know,
welcome!
he goes-
He goes, welcome!
he goes, did you feel that? He just comes up behind him, he's like, did you just feel that?
But dog, it's like, why
my
didn't you
bum.
just beat his ass?
Ow.
He goes, welcome! And then sticks him. Like, when he looks. Like, why did you do that? He gave up the element of surprise. And then Johnny does the most, he does the most telegraphed gymnastic spin kick on like a fucking bar. He jumps over, he spins around, and then he takes off, Scorpion takes off his mask, and he's a fucking skeleton head who breathes fire now.
Yeah.
Very Scorpion-like. So then Johnny fucking grabs like, or he's about to get blown with fire, and then Johnny grabs like a shield. He blocks the fire, and then he launches the shield and he fucking slices him,
Very convenient, by the way, for a shield to
I
be right
know.
next to the place where he falls.
and then he slices him, and then Scorpion just spontaneously combusts. He explodes.
He wins.
he literally explodes. How does Johnny Cage get back?
I don't know where the
He's gotta
fuck he
walk.
is. He doesn't even know where he is. He came out on a wooden dragon boat.
And then we see a signed picture of Johnny Cage burning up. Why? Did Scorpion have that in his was he a fan? Is that what we're supposed to let believe?
I was supposed to beat him, and then he's supposed to sign my
It was
autograph.
already signed.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a fan. He got it before.
He's
And he
like,
signed
oh,
onto him.
he beat me up. He killed me. I'm gonna burn it now.
It didn't make any sense. All right, now it's Liu Kang fighting again, and it's back to normal. It's on the beach with people and Shang Tsung watching, and he has to fight the princess. This is when he has to fight the princess.
Yes.
And she says, okay, so they're fighting, and while they're fighting, she's giving him some fucking knowledge. She's dropping knowledge on this man. She goes, to win the next match, use the element that brings life. Why not just tell him? Why are you so fucking
Why are you
cryptic?
speaking in fucking rhythms and like fucking rhymes and all this crazy puzzle shit? Just be like, yo, they're gonna fucking kill everybody on the planet. Like, just do this.
Yeah.
Why do people make? They're gonna if he wins, he's gonna take everyone's soul and the whole like everybody's dead on this earth.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna speak in fucking backwoods riddles and fucking like. So hopefully, what if he just goes, fuck it, I really don't give a shit
Yeah,
about it.
it's
Like,
like,
I can't
I'm
solve this
confused.
I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Alright, well I guess everybody's gonna die on this whole earth.
So
Yeah.
Just fucking go, hey, do
Use
this.
water. Yeah.
Use water, and guess what? You win.
But this is when it gets weird, like what we mentioned at the beginning. Then for some reason, Shang Tsung just tells them to stop. Like, up until this point, like, everyone has died. Is this even part of the tournament?
Doesn't make any sense.
He just basically goes in there whenever he
Why'd you
wants.
spit on me.
Alright,
He's probably like, no, I don't want that person's soul.
Like,
I want,
what?
just everybody stop. I
He
want
just
that guy.
doesn't make. I don't know. And then now Liu Kang's fighting Sub-Zero.
Yeah. What are the
What
rules?
is
Out of
going
nowhere,
on?
How are you
Look,
allowed to fight
what-
back-to-back fights? Like there has to be a
That's probably
respite.
what happened. So it's like, all right, your fight between you and Katana was nullified, so now you got to fight the dude who can throw.
And
ice
again, nobody
spikes.
else is around for this one.
Yeah. When you have to fight special power
It's a
people, you're by yourself. But when you fight
Private
humans,
solo fight.
so maybe that's. I just thought of it because when they're fighting like humans and shit, everybody's always around spectators. There's a lot of spectators there.
When they're fighting the
When they're
Psychos.
and then those are like he probably brought them in like, yo, when they're not fighting humans, like try to kill them in the fucking, you know, when
we
they're in
just
the
don't
cut.
see that.
Yeah, no one's there when the crazy people come out and do like fucking side missions. Like, be like, are you
Wait,
guys?
but now
going-"
Katana knew that she was going to fight him because she goes, in your next fight, because like it was new.
Yeah,
it was known.
they were fighting normally. They were just fighting by themselves.
No, but when she told him about Sub-Zero, obviously it was on the
Yeah,
docket.
she's a fucking
Life.
I'm gonna take your life
she's
away.
fucking royalty, so she's in
That's
the
so she
in,
knows
ins
she
and
knows
outs,
the end.
She knows the end.
Okay, so then so they're fighting and nobody else is around, and like they're battling, and then Sub-Zero's like taking a minute to conjure up some ice. Why don't you just bicycle kick him right there?
Right?
Why you?
Yeah.
Did you guys get some on fucking
That's in your arsenal.
Scorpion
We know it is.
skeleton skull like skull head?
Skeleton?
On the
Skeleton.
Scorpion?
I want to say skeleton and skeleton like skull.
I got a
and I said
little. I got a little skull on Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
I got a little nice Scorpion skull.
Yeah, but how come he has the actual skin and eyes and face when he has a mask on?
Is that part of the Mission Impossible?
He literally has like
Mission
it's
Impossible.
literally like a normal. It looks
You're
like if
right.
you had a mask,
It's
with
like
skin,
Sub-Zero,
blue eye,
yeah.
like blue, whatever. No, Scorpion. I don't know Sub-Zero. It's like yeah,
No, I'm
same
saying
thing.
same, they look the
have
same,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like you see
Yeah.
face like skin,
faces,
eyes, the
yeah.
top of their nose. He takes it off. It's just a skeleton. Like
skeleton.
fucking
It's
nothing.
like a fake piece of fucking skin.
So it just goes
yeah.
over. It's just two fake Google
What
eyes.
does his
There's, like-
character have anything to do with the Scorpion?
That's what I said. It doesn't. What does Scorpion have anything? Nothing that he does is Scorpion related.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. He has a
Yeah.
fucking vine with a mouth on it. That
I
shit-
feel like the
and he
question
breathes
is
fire.
so important that I needed to bring it up again.
And he breathes
Yeah.
fire and he
You were out there.
spontaneously
You were out there
combusts.
when
Yeah, I
we
think
said
he
that.
was.
I wasn't.
You were. Maybe. You went out there twice to get fucking
Shut the fuck up.
pokies.
All right, so then they're battling, and then he trips over water while Sub-Zero is conjuring up ice, and he's like, "Oh my god!" Because then he hears then Katana walks in at the perfect time and then does telepathy. Like right when he trips over, there's water.
yeah.
He looks
Telepathy.
over and she just walks over from around the corner, like
Telepathy.
so, like
There's like,
timing.
Use the water.
Yeah.
So why didn't you tell him that before?
How did you know that exact time he was gonna trip? Like we were just like watching. Like, oh my god, he did. Oh.
Right. Water.
It would have been redeeming if she was like, "Hey, dumbass, it was water." You know, try to
Yeah.
get the fucking riddle.
So
Took him that long to figure out. He still didn't.
yeah. So then what Sub-Zero is doing? He basically builds this gigantic force field of ice. What Liu Kang does is he grabs the water from the bucket, he throws it at it, and for some reason it turns into a fucking nice spike and it stabs Sub-Zero and he's dead.
It's
an
a
icicle.
force field, so anything that goes by, it's
It's
frozen.
ice, yeah.
Yeah, so it turns ice.
Yeah, so it kills him.
But how'd the whole bucket of water just turn to one perfect
That's
spray?
what I was getting on. Like it just perfectly.
If you throw a
icicle.
bucket of water, it's gonna go. Whoosh.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be like
spread out. How'd it go?
Yeah.
How did it just go?
It wouldn't have time to form. It would already be on the way out when
It would
he's
just turn.
throwing
If
it.
it's like that, it would be like snow. It would just like you ever seen people do that when it's like super cold to throw water in the air and just basically turns snow.
Because it was like hard enough to stab this man to
Yeah.
death.
It was like,
How does that work? You killed the fucking god of ice, and you threw it on
Yeah,
me and
you're
think he was
right.
like, psych,
Why doesn't he
bitch?
absorb it? He's like,
Yeah,
I
sure.
am ice.
yeah, like I'm made of
Yeah,
98% ice,
For real.
2% tiny.
Touch my foot again.
Why
Kicking.
fucking touch your face again and beat the shit out of you. All right, so then it cuts to a bunch of guys getting thrown on the floor because it's Gordo. Gordo's fighting.
Kills 40 fucking people.
Gordo kills 40 people, and then Gordo walks into to fight this guy.
Right, so he's in
That was
like
a warm-up.
round 52.
That's warm up.
That's what I'm saying. And then this,
That was a sparring match before.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, this is a sparring warm up.
and he walks into this guy, and it's like, does this guy expect to fucking win?
Yeah, who
He
is
just
this
saw
dude?
80 people get killed.
They just like
Maybe he killed 90.
And all the people cheering it on around him, are they not going to fight Gordo later? Don't they have to fight the champ?
Everybody
Like,
has to fight.
that's what I'm saying. Doesn't make sense. Like, what the? You'd be like, fuck, we all got to fight this guy?
Yeah, but like hopefully one of you guys do something to this dude because I don't want to fight him.
Test. Yo, might. It's in the song.
But hopefully one of the fucking other
That's time.
dimension, like Sub-Zero, or well, they're all dead now.
And I'm wondering, how old is Gordo? Is he fucking mortal?
He's like 1,000.
I don't.
He's,
he's got a.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got a
like-
very receded hairline.
He's like 1,312 years old, I think.
I guess he's not. How old is he? I don't know. So then,
He's
whatever.
4.
Shang Tsung kills. Shang Tsung takes the guy's soul that Gordon just fucking killed, and then Raiden gives them. He goes up to fucking Veronica Vaughn, Johnny Cage, and Liu Kang, and he whispers into Sonya's ear, like all sensual, because he tells them what he's like. He tries to tell them why they're there, or like why they need to whatever. He's like, "You're here for revenge, so you won't win. You're here for this, right?" But then when he tells Sonya, he like whispers in your ear also sweetly. It's like, you want to fuck. Everyone wants to fuck Veronica Vaughn.
One hot piece of ace. I know from experience.
Then all of a sudden, it cuts to Johnny Cage saying he's going to challenge Gordon.
Ramsey. In a cook-off.
And he's saying he's going to do it so he doesn't destroy Sonya. But how does he love her already? They just met.
She hates him. She put a gun to his head.
And then, this is exactly...
It's been one day.
But-
You literally, it's like, why would you, like, it doesn't make sense. What are the rules? He's like, I'm taking her place. No, that's not how it works. Like, everybody has to fight the person that they have to fight, and they all die. Like, if you don't, you die, and then you move on. Guess what? You just met her yesterday on a boat. Why are you gonna fucking, I'm gonna go fucking go after this guy myself.
But then what I really don't get is, because right before that, what Raiden is telling them, one thing that he says to Johnny Cage is that one of his biggest flaws is that he rushes into fights to prove he's legit. And then literally the next scene is him running into a fight to prove he's legit. Like, you literally did what he just said that was your biggest flaw. I was like, fucking what?
Like, who's flaw, bitch? I think you flaw.
Yeah, he's trying to show that he's fucking...
He's like, I'm gonna show you flaw, bitch. Why? So I'm gonna go fuck this quad pod up.
Yeah, so he goes to fucking fight the quad pod. And then Johnny walks in with his fresh-ass shades in, and then fucking Jeff Gordon grabs him and he breaks him. And then, yeah, Jeff Gordon's mouth does not match up to the voice. Not even fucking close.
He was a puppet. It looked like the same animatronic that made the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like those style, like...
Made Gordo.
Then,
That was the animatronics in the early 90s,
Yeah.
that's why. So.
I do like those animatronics.
But then off rip, Johnny Cage has his classic move where he splits and punches Jeff in his dick. Gordo has a dick?
He's got 2.
Where is
What do
his
you-
dick?
I mean, this is weird, but
He's got
what does it
4
look
legs,
like? I wanna
4
see what it
arms.
looks like.
It's got
What
2.
between what 2 legs is his dick?
How big
Because he
is
has
it?
4 legs and
It
4
is.
arms. Like,
It forks off at the base.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's in between both, and
You think he fucks?
A lot.
more bitches than you.
Who do you think Gordo fucks? Like, maybe back on his planet.
4-arm bitches with a full head of hair.
Yeah,
so
quad pod planet.
so he's really hurt. It's like as if it's like a human dick. So then Cage runs up
His
to the
face is so
mountainside.
nice. He's like, whoa.
Yeah, it looks like fucking Total Recall Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah, it did.
So Cage runs up to the mountainside
Same
and Gordo
style,
chases him, and then Cage kicks him off the mountain. And then
Roundhouse.
and then he grabs Gordo's like holding on with one hand, and then Johnny Cage looks at him. He's like, "This is where you fall down." And then he falls
just
down.
falls
He's
down
like,
immediately.
Oh, okay. All right, peace. I'm
Oh
dead."
shit! That's
Okay.
my cute. That's my cute. Oh shit!
At least he didn't talk to a dead guy.
Yeah, at least he talked to him
did,
before he
did.
died.
And then Cage,
He was just in there telling him what his cue was. They probably just forgot to cut that scene out. He's like, "This is where you fall." He's like, oh, shit,
yeah,
thanks,
exactly.
bro. Thanks a lot. And he just falls.
But
Like,
then,
instant.
but then all of a sudden we see Shang Tsung grabbing Sonya, and he's like, "Okay, now I get to fight her now."
How is this dude in the tournament if he's running
What?
it?
This doesn't make sense. He just defeated the fucking guy. Like, then you could just challenge another. Like, what is going on?
Oh, I didn't like
No
the way
rules.
that rules. So I don't like the way that went.
But then there's still so many people that are still left alive.
Yeah, fight fucking Liu
This is
Kang.
the tournament. Don't we each have to go until there's one left? Ah.
Is that your bad elbow too?
No.
Good.
About to be.
I wish it was the other one. You snap it.
So then, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. So,
Anybody can fight anybody. Then there's no rules. Apparently,
There's none.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And
I
I
just
don't-
said they were weird, apparently.
Yeah.
And then he spuns in.
But then he's grabbing her, and she's just like going along with it. Like, why don't you just kick his dick in? You're simply a great fighter. You're about to fight him.
Because
Why
she
don't you
knows he
start
doesn't
now?
have one.
Stomp his feet or something. And then they fucking like jump into like an Austin Powers style time travel shit.
They did. It was like a portal.
Yeah. And they
Oh,
go.
so that's like they're in the little low rider.
yeah. Well, not that one, but when they
the
jump
other
in like.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum.
And then whatever. Liu Kang and Johnny Cage going after, and they go into a fucking realm. And then all of a sudden, Liu Kang can see the crazy CGI lizard because he's just like, hold on one second. He walks over, and he just grabs this thing like all of a sudden you can fucking see it.
He saw it move in his periffs.
And then all of a sudden it jumps into a fucking gargoyle statue and then turns into fucking what's his name?
Optimus Prime.
No, yeah, no, but what's the guy's name that spits acid?
Smoke. Reptile?
Reptile.
Smoke.
Reptile wasn't in this. He was in green.
Yes, he is. Isn't he?
That guy was all black.
It was Noob or Smoke.
But he spit acid. That's exactly what Reptile does.
Noob or Smoke. There's the
Who?
The two that changed.
Noob?
Yeah, their names are Noob and Smoke. They look like Sub-Zero. They look
well,
like.
I thought you were making a joke. Is the guy's name Smoke?
The guys
Yeah.
that they look like Sub-Zero
No,
and
that's why I
Scorpion.
laughed.
The other two guys that look like Sub-Zero and Scorpion, like same style, but
Yeah.
they're dark colors. They're interchangeable. When you used to play games, you
I
can
didn't
literally
know that.
switch from Noob to Smoke as that's one character.
Oh. Well then,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. So this guy jumps in
Yeah,
and he's
Noob.
whoever the fuck, but there's just so many questions. Like, he just turns into the statue into a human and he's got an outfit on and everything. Like, he's just a normal guy. And then he starts fighting Liu Kang by himself. Like, Johnny Cage is like just hanging out.
He borrowed Sub-Zero's outfit and spray painted it black.
But
They're literally like they're interchangeable.
Noob and
characters.
Smoke. But why doesn't Johnny Cage come and help?
Because he's a bitch.
And I've imagined Shang Tsung has fucking kicked fucking Sonya's ass by now. What's taking so fucking long?
He's whooping his ass. It doesn't matter. And then he
That's what
bicycle.
they,
He does a classic
that's what they
bicycle
used to look
He
like.
does the bicycle kick to death. Why does the other guy look like Shredder?
And
Yeah, it does
then
look like
now
Shredder.
it's like they're like this is the new version.
Hmm.
It's pretty
The
gay.
guy looks like he's a fucking knight.
Gays and homosexual.
Liu Kang does his classic bicycle kick, which for some reason makes this dude. He does like a bunch of backflips.
7 of them.
Yeah, he hits
A
him
lot.
so hard that he backflips a bunch of times and then dies. And then a bunch of iguanas come out of a statue for some reason. And then
Like some of these things you guys are saying shit. I'm like, I honestly don't even remember that at all. I'm like, that really happened?
well, because then all of it, he sees like a fucking one of the like the lizards on the floor. Then in order for him to stomp it, he goes, "Aita!" Like while he stomps it. Like, did you really need to fucking do that?
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
He had to channel his energy.
That was an annoying ass lizard. Look what it
Fuck
did.
that
It
lizard.
spawned smoke.
Fuck that.
And then he sees Princess Katana.
And he fucks her with a lizard.
And then all of a sudden, all three of them are walking together. Where the fuck?
Bro, stop fucking please.
Get your fucking ass feet out
Stop.
of here!
Literally,
bro.
my feet aren't moving. My feet are
Pussy
sitting
blood,
right
blood.
below me, and you're like outstretched over here, you fucking
My
bitch ass
bad.
motherfucker.
So then they go, and then we see Sonya. I didn't notice.
Just slowly. Like.
But then we go, and then we see Sonya, and she's chained up, and her hair is like a fucking 80s.
And she's
music
wearing like a
video.
leather
Yeah, like
skirt.
Did Shang Tsung do
She's
that?
wearing like a leather skirt. It's like a gladiator. Think of like
What?
a woman gladiator costume, but it's just that leather. Nothing else. No shoes.
Straight out of
nothing.
Xena Warrior.
It literally looks like Xena's costume, just that. Everything else, she has no clothes, nothing. Just that Xena little top, like.
And she was hotter, so she should have been taking notes.
And she's chained up like fucking the girl in King Kong, where she's like spread all out, and it's like.
But he
Did
challenged
do-
her, yet
He challenged her
chained
to a
her
fuck.
I know, he
A
chained her up
fuck
and did her
fight.
hair.
Did her hair and changed her clothes and got her like into like a sexy outfit, and then it's like, all
What
right,
tournament is this?
now I'm gonna fight fucking
Okay.
Johnny Cage and.
Well, because then, so
Jerk
then what
it.
happens is, they're talking. Shang Tsung is talking to this 80s workout Veronica Vaughn, and then for some reason, there's a bunch of like fucking henchmen in the crowd, and then for some reason, well, she goes, "No, my God, my friends are gonna come," and then they waited exactly for her to say that, because right when she says it, they walk out and they go, "We're already here." You waited for her to say that.
Oh, because they were under the hoods.
Yes, you waited for her to
They're
say
under
the
the
awful
cloak
shit.
of fucking invisibility.
Yeah, they were dressed up like the cult people
My God,
around the room.
Budweiser's so much better than that. fucking
Shut
Miller.
the fuck up.
Should you shut the fuck up?
And then what happens?
You shut the fuck up.
And then they everybody disperses, and then they're all talking shit to each other. And then
Pussies.
Liu Kang calls out Shang Tsung. He accepts. Everybody backs off, and then Shang Tsung just spawns like fucking 15 people.
That's what, like,
See, I don't even remember this scene.
how did the other 9 of
I think it
these
was-
end?
Oh, just chilling.
Were they all easy? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this a normal Mortal Kombat? It sounds like a fucking. It's like
I
a
was like,
soap
oh
opera.
shit, here we go again. You have a
again,
special move.
Yeah, or it's like, okay, he's gonna do this. It's gonna be crazy.
Why didn't these people do this the first tournament and just end the whole world then? They're just like, no, I'm gonna let it go out a couple seasons and then I'm gonna hop in. Because I'm immortal and I'm 400 years old and have special powers. I'll just wait till this one tournament to come in. It's like, why did you even need to go to the tournament if he's so powerful? You can just go and kill everybody he wants.
So yeah, so he fucking
should have just done that from the beginning.
Just go kill the normal people in the world first, and then deal with the people who can fight later.
So then, yeah, so Liu Kang challenges Shang Tsung, and Johnny Cage looks at Veronica Vaughn and says, "Nice dress." Come on, man. Is there really the time for this? All right, then cue the classic.
He whipped his dick out.
Yeah. Cue the classic music, and then. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And he fights him.
Yeah, Liu Kang. Okay, yeah, then Liu Kang makes him bleed. Shang Tsung says, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood." And then he starts summoning the souls of dead warriors.
Bro, I swear to God, you touch me again. Leave your feet where you are. Yo, and I put Johnny. I'm like, Liu Kang fights fucking Tsunami Freak.
Who's that?
Johnny Tsunami, the freak.
Oh.
No, oh yeah, I put. What did I put? No, where is it? I can't find. Oh, Liu Kang challenges the Freak Tsunami. That's his name, the Freak Tsunami.
But yeah, so then he summons up a bunch of other people. It's like, is this
Johnny
fucking legal?
Capahala and his parents.
That's what I put. These rules are weird.
That's
he just spawns a bunch of dead people. It doesn't matter though because they all get whooped anyways.
Doesn't make any sense.
And without even breaking a sweat because he wasn't tired at all.
Why wouldn't his homies be able to help
Where's
him?
like Dana White and like Joe Rogan? Like we need somebody to like officiate this. We need some like shit that like tells us what's going on here. I don't know what the fuck kind of fucking organization this thing is.
It makes no sense.
You just go to an island and fight everybody to the death.
And then at one time, one of the guys goes and he has a sword and he goes to hit him in the top of the head. And then Liu Kang does that classic where he grabs it. That's a sketchy move. You miss it 1 second, you fucking like.
You miss it by 1 second, or it's chopping your fucking hand, or
yeah, like what?
I've seen one where somebody did that. They were like, "Yeah, I can do it," and it was like a really sharp blade, like a machete looking thing. And he does it, like, "Yeah," and it literally, he was a second off, and it literally just skinned his whole fucking palm, and it was just like, and just flapped down, and just red. It was just like, it's like going with the hot dog. You ever seen when the person tries to hit the hot dog, the guy's holding it in his mouth, and he goes. Misses and you see his nose go. And dude, why? Why would you let someone do that? That was weird.
Yeah, it sounded like.
It sounded like a sound at the end.
So then they're fighting, and then while they're fighting, the pan's over to Princess Katana, and she keeps repeating what she told him to herself, like, "Face your enemy, face yourself." It's like, and she's talking out loud to herself, like, "Yo, we can't fucking hear you." Who are you talking to?
No, she can talk to him. Remember what she did before?
She's got schizophrenia. She has got some schizophrenia.
So he whoops all their asses, and then Shang Tsung turns into his fucking dead brother. And then why would you believe that it's actually him?
You literally just watched him turn into your brother.
Transform.
Like,
you know your brother.
Dead brother?
He's like, oh, what?
You said you would take care of me.
Yeah.
What happened?
I would have stuck him in his shit. Like, shut the fuck up, Shang Tsung.
I
bitch.
watched you die. I know you are. Like, I know if you really you, the freak behind that. Who's this freak? Imagine when he turned to his little brother. He's like, "Yo, who's this freak?" But just uppercuts the shit out of him. He just fucking back to Shang Tsung. Hey! Remember? He uppercuts him like this, Evan.
Yeah.
Oh, just fucking fucks him up.
Like, remember when we were kids and how we'd say hi? And you just like sucker punch him in the nuts?
Oh, yeah.
That's how we used to do it.
Hey, Bono.
So then, okay, while he does this, Spikes rise up from the floor, and for some reason his homies, like down there, Johnny Cage, they don't yell anything to Liu Kang, like, "Yo, he's summoning Spikes, just so you know." You know
Yo,
what I mean?
Spike's coming in hot.
There's Spikes down there. They're not even talking. They're not even giving him like a. They're not even in the corner.
And they're perfectly put where the dragon is in the emblem. Yeah. So imagine him having that installed. He's like, so I would like. Can I get these like spikes? Do you have like a selection of what? Yeah, no, I like the one with the teeth on the side. So can we get these in the shape? See, I have this pattern in this room.
Only on this part.
Who put those in?
The rest of the floor is going to be open.
It's not in yet, but I'm gonna. It's planned, so I need you to do it in the shape of a dragon.
Everywhere else is going to be no spikes.
And flay that bitch out.
So then they all come up, and there's plenty of room around the spikes with no spikes.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots where you
can just land right in the middle and just be like chilling.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Highly unlikely.
Thing?
And then, okay, so after that, Shang Tsung fucking turns back to Shang Tsung real quick, and he starts whooping Liu Kang's ass.
Well, he changed back to himself, and he's like, "Yo, mine!"
Oh my god, yes!
And then he grabs him.
That was so bad. What take do you think that was?
Why would you if you were that guy, would you do that in the beginning? Why go through this whole thing? Like, I'm gonna pretend to be his little brother. They said, just fucking go and maul him.
Fucked with his head. So then after he whoops some ass, Liu Kang's on the floor. Then Shang Tsung acts surprised when he walks away. Then Liu Kang gets up. Like, the dude's got no marks on his fucking face. What the fuck do you think? And then he pulls a Neo where, like, he just gets up. And all of a sudden, he's, like blocking and fighting him, like, really easily. Like, what the hell just changed? I don't know. And then Johnny fucking kicks him into the spikes. And then he turns into a skeleton instantly. And then all the souls are released, and somehow his brother is able to just come out and chill with him for a second.
He's like, yo, what's good, bro?
What is going?
Good looks, don't get me out of there, bro.
Yeah, hey, cool, dog. I was just
no one else decided to say anything. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm a soul flying.
Yeah,
What?
nobody else. Everyone's like, just going up. Like, wait, there's people there. I can talk to him. Like, you can see the other soul just peel out and just go over to his brother and be like, yo, what's good, player? No, the other ones are like, they just go up to the fucking, up into the sky. Fuck, do you think everybody would have done that?
I don't know. I would
I'm gonna go chill.
longer.
I'm gonna go find my fucking family real quick and say what's up.
For?
Is there like a time limit?
So then all of a sudden, now the homies coming running up. They're like, yeah, yo, they're patting him on his ass. They're
like,
fucking
yo,
tapping him up.
There's spikes in the floor.
Yeah, I go, thanks, you fucking idiot.
Thanks, piece of shit.
It's like, yo, these, I don't know. So then all of a sudden, yeah, they go back to fucking, Liu Kang's like home, whatever, and then Raiden's there, then whatever. They set up a fucking sequel.
Why didn't
This
Raiden
giant
just
guy.
step in and start
He can't, he's
whooping
immortal. He's not allowed.
out.
Oh.
That's the cutoff. So yeah, okay.
So everything else that you can do, but you just being
I don't
immortal
know.
doesn't
The only way we know if somebody is immortal or not if they tell us specifically. Because
Yeah.
Shang Tsung could have sworn was immortal. Gordo, damn well.
Well, that's why it's Mortal Kombat. So he entered in combat, so therefore he was mortal.
Mortal
I don't know.
Kombat.
Right?
And then he had, I don't know, it's just
At least that's one rule I think we can get right.
So like, if you have crazy powers, like no matter what, everybody here can die.
Oh,
Correct.
Maybe.
That's it's like Mortal Kombat.
No,
maybe
because that's
it's
why Raiden specifically says he can't do anything.
can die, not will die. So that plays a big difference.
Because I remember Raiden
You don't
saying
have
that
to die.
specifically, like why didn't, because Liu Kang I think calls him out on it or something.
Yeah.
so everybody else can die. apparently.
Katana should have been died.
Yeah, should have been died. Yeah, should have been died. All right, this movie's fucking over. They set up a sequel.
Nice fucking movie.
Okay.
Movie.
Last thoughts and ratings. Who wants to go first?
Bobby.
Yeah.
No, not me first. I'm going first.
I'll go first. I give it like a 4.5.
Yeah, that's
4.5. It's pushing a 5, but I'm gonna stay at 4.5. Every time the music came on, no matter how many times it came on, I was fucking into it. It's like, oh shit's going down right now. The music pumps me up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a fuck. And yeah, it was fun. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. It made no sense, but it was entertaining. The acting was that bad. It was entertaining. So as far as the seal for bad movie streak.
Oh, it's still running.
Right, yeah,
sure.
It's still running.
So Escape Room was the last one. Yeah, it's still running.
Is that how many weeks now?
It's been 2.
I don't think this breaks it.
No, of course not. It
No.
sucks. I'm gonna give it a 5. Just because of nostalgia, it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the acting sucked. Everything
Still
was
a shitty
retarded.
movie.
Everything was stupid, but I mean, I'm still entertained. Nothing makes sense and everything, but whatever. I watch it and it's like, okay, this is a fucking classic
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat movie.
you just love it because it's like an
Yeah,
OG. You
like,
remember
whatever.
watching as a fucking
Like,
kid.
you can't go into it expecting
Yeah.
things. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like watching Ninja Turtles or any of those movies
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then. It's like you know they're gonna be trash because they're from so
like, I'll
long
definitely,
ago.
if it's on randomly,
Yeah.
throw it on and laugh at it.
Yeah, so I'm at like the same thing, like 4.5,
Yeah.
5-ish area. Yeah, just like nostalgia factor mostly.
That's the only thing.
This
I'm saying.
even literally we're going over and you guys are talking about scenes and I'm like, me and him watched it together like the other day, like middle of the afternoon, chilling. I don't remember half the shit you guys are talking about. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
It's just
I had to like fucking set my alarm because he was coming over at 5.
yeah, we're fucking yeah, exactly. So I don't even remember half of it. It's just nostalgia factor.
Yeah. So,
Just
all
some
right.
funny parts. Yeah, that's about it.
Whatever. All right, Mortal Kombat
Nice fucking
1995.
movie.
Fuck you. No one here can fight except for me.
That's a joke.
We had a nice movie podcast.
Holla at your
again.
boy
You can't
Tripod.
you can barely read.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
you can find
barely.
me on Instagram at Tripod.
Oh yeah, good ass joke. So, yeah,
at
whatever.
me,
Do
at
all
me,
that
Tripod,
bullshit. But
Tripod Podcast.
yeah, we're out. No one here to fight.
We have nothing related to Tripod.
I hate you guys.